So you want to learn how to create this really intense grunge and OPIUM style effect in After Effects? Well, in this tutorial I'm about to break it down step by step, quick and easy inside of After Effects, and we will be using some plugins for this one like Sapphire and Signal, so make sure to have them installed. But real quick before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that I'm Lurking Visuals and I run the Stay Creative store where I got all of my personal presets that I've been using for the past 4 years to work with some of my favorite artists. So if you're a music video editor, go check them out, link to the description. But let's get right into it. I'm in After Effects and I got a few b-roll clips from this Lansing music video, and all of them are in black and white. So I'll be working with all of these, and it doesn't matter if they're in black and white or not, you'll get some cool results either way. So the first thing that I'll be doing is right clicking over here on the blank space and go to new and create a new adjustment layer. And I forgot to mention in the intro that this effect is actually from an OPIUM presets add-on version, and with this pack you get over 30 assets in this OPIUM style that you can just drag and drop into your project files. So if you're struggling with creating these effects for your projects or just want to have something that will help you save a lot of time, go and check it out. But let's break it down. So the first effect that I'll be adding onto this adjustment layer is a colorama effect. So I'll search up colorama and let's just drag it onto our adjustment layer. You can tell right now it's all over the place, and the first thing that I'll be doing is blending the original up to 90%. And then I'll open up the output cycle. Now you can tell it's a little better, but now I'll be dragging down this red one all the way to the opposite corner. And we can start the cycle repetition down at 0 or like 0.1, and then I'll keyframe that, and to the end of our composition I'll turn it up to like 0.5. So it's really subtle right now, but we'll be adding a lot of more effects on and we'll get a different look. But you can also mess with the blend with original if you want to keep it like higher or lower. Depends pretty much on your clip and whatever you're working on, but I'll keep it at 90 for now. And now I'll add on a Sapphire hotspot, and this one I'll be keyframing from 0.07 and keyframe it right there at the beginning and then go all the way to the end, and I'll turn it up to something like 0.15. We still want it pretty subtle, we don't want it to be like way too much. So I recommend that you don't go over 2, but I'll keep it right here. And then I'll add on a signal effect, which is also a paid plugin like I said in the intro, but I'll keep the strength at 45 and then the amplification at 28. And then I'll change the cutoff filter to some really high number like 550 like this, and then we can turn down the luma noise to 0, keep the chroma noise at 1, turn down the hue noise to 0 as well, and then turn down the chromulus to like 0.1, as well as turn up the sharpen a little bit to like 3. And then I'll change the VHS to VHS_LP, and then I'll open up the luma modulation and turn off tape errors and luma modulation. This kind of depends on what you like, so you can keep it on or off depending on what you prefer, but I'll keep it on but turn off the tape errors. And so this is what it looks like in the beginning, and then here at the end when the colorama comes in, you can see that we get this kind of red style. So I'll actually select my keyframes and drag them in a little bit so we can get this style a little bit earlier instead of like for the last couple of frames. So we got this really crazy and kind of scary look over here, but we'll add a couple more effects on and see what we get. So first off, I'll add a glow, and you can use whatever glow you have, but I'll probably go for Sapphire glow, and I'll turn down the brightness to 1.4 and turn down the threshold as well to like 0.2. and then turn down the glow width to 30. And if it's too much for your clip, you can just turn down the brightness a little bit and see what you get. Just try to match your clip as good as you can. So I'll actually keep it at like 1 because this looks a little bit better for my clip. And then I'll add on some kind of grain. So I'll add on the add grain effect and just drag it onto the adjustment layer, and let's turn it up to like 3 and change the viewing mode to final output. Now we got something crazy in here. And now this is what we got, and this looks absolutely insane, especially for like b-roll clips. When you just add this in between your clips, you can actually spice it up a little bit more if you want to add like a flicker and some kind of zoom. And I'll also try it out like on a few different clips. I got this King Carson Fighting My Demons music video right here. You can see like straight off the bat it looks absolutely crazy, and if I play it through you can see that we'll get something absolutely insane. So just with these couple of effects, this is what we got, and that's absolutely crazy. Like, I'm actually mind blown. So if you're struggling with these type of effects, feel free to go and check out the pack. I can guarantee you that it will help you a lot with your future projects, as well as all of my other packs. I got a bunch of them. But thank you so much for watching if you watched this far, and consider leaving a like and subscribing because I drop sauce like this all the time. But I'll see you guys in the next one.